Watching the video that I put it up there is English is not good. I'm not sure about my accent. It's not very that great, and the topic is really random.
Oh, I saw one. You talk to your student
Hmm.
about serial killer. I
Uh.
like that.
Hmm. What do you like about it?
Well, it's just I like watching criminal movies like that. So
Hmm.
any type of discussion about it, you know,
Hmm.
keep me interested.
Do you have any specific topic that you interesting and you want to talk about today? From there, we can explore it further and further and further.
Mm, not yet. We just this our first section. So maybe get to know each other a bit.
Yeah, well, if you want, you can tell about me because I'm really tired of talking about myself. I'm really tired. I'm sick of it, to be honest. But if you tell me, where you coming from? What are you interesting about? What happening recently? What did you do recently?
Um, well, first, my name is Hiep, actually.
Yep.
And I'm 21, so I'm a student, senior. Um, I'm currently live in Ho Chi Minh City to study.
Yep.
My major is tourism and travel management, I guess. Yeah, but basically in tourism. Tourism.
Tourism.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and like right now, I have internship for my like final year. I'm about to graduate this August, actually. Yeah, and like right away, like before this section, I was writing my report for that internship, and now I'm here. Yeah.
What company are you talking about? The company that you hang on. Did you got your internship approved or you trying to get the internship for that from that company?
I did get that, and
Right, you got
I
it.
worked, and now I write a report for that internship
Right, right. What?
about that internship.
Okay. What company is it?
It's a DMC, is a inbound company. You know, they
DMC.
welcome foreigner to come to Vietnam.
Hmm.
Hmm. His name, its name is Extra Travel, but I guess you don't know about it.
Yeah, maybe I'm not really into travel, but it's good. I know it now. What do you have to writing about the report? What do you need to put in the report?
For the school, so we have a course to
Right.
find some company. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part where I hate the most. Last time I was like, when I was in university, I have to do that stuff as well. I have to finish internship and I have to write a report. What I actually doing there, what I learn about, etc., etc.
Yeah, yeah, and more of that, like, I have to choose a subject and do the study research about that subject and how to improve everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really good with study. And report. I like to reading. I like to learn, but not at university. Anyway, I'm not a big
Mm.
fan of university. But I think I don't want to talk shit about it. Let's just move on. So now you talk about it. You learn about tourism. Well, I'm not sure what you learn about tourism. Like, have you learned about some history while you learn at university? I'm more about you know conspiracy, about alien, about pyramid, about something that we still cannot explain.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have more topic to talk about it. Maybe let's start it first. So, what did you learn? Actually, what do people normally learn in tourism anyway? What do they teach you in there?
Mm, well, they do have classes to learn about history and geography and stuff like that, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember shit. Ooh, well.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, you're gonna post it on YouTube, so okay.
I'm swear a
But
lot.
I. Well, yeah, but I don't remember a thing about it. That's a problem. I think I need to improve in that. But
Mm,
aside from that, basically, the university teach you how to do a work in
mm-hmm.
that field. You know, some office work, how to update data or something like that. You know, and
Mm,
try to get money from you. My
mm.
God, if anyone from my school see it, it's gonna
Oh,
be bad.
I don't think they're gonna watch this. I think it's similar to my some of the course that I learned as well. Sometimes they maybe it have some good basics. Sometimes, well, let's say for electrical stuff in here, right?
Mhm,
If you go into TAFE, do you TAFE course about electrical or electrical engineering, you still cannot work when you go out to the field. Well,
mhm,
in that's based on Australian standard and the US standards. Well, enable for you to work as an electrician, you have to have hand-on experience,
mhm,
and I think you have to practice at least a couple of thousand hour. I think at least 2 year as an
mhm,
apprentice, and then after that, the subcontractor or the main contractor who have the license that work in electrical engineering stuff like that, they can approve you as an apprentices, and then forward your application to the government, and then you can work from there. And basically, you better off go to work as an electrician at an apprentice from the get go, and you can join the workforce sooner compared to when you go to the university. Let's say you finish university after, like for 4 year, cost let's say at least 20,000 a year, right? And then when you went outside, you have to become
mhm,
like you have to start from the zero. You have to start as an apprentice, basically
mhm.
earn zero money, but you still have support like from the apprentices course from the government. So basically, you just wait 4 years and let's say 20,000 a year for 80,000 for nothing.
Well, at
Even
least
it
we have
happened in here.
friends.
That happened in Australia and the US. So
Yeah.
sometimes some course they actually scam artists, like try to get money from you without, I don't know, give you a. Sometimes it might give you solid evidence, but you still have to have real experience on site to
Mhm.
qualify you as a real electrician. What was it I was talking about? So, okay, so they taught about history. What kind of history? Is it kind of uh, the world, the history of the world, or the history of Vietnam?
I think they taught all of it in
Hmm.
general, but I don't remember. And they taught those what do we call knowledge in Vietnamese, so I can explain or talk to you in English.
Sometimes you, if let's say, sometimes you have some word in Vietnamese that you do not understand or not understand. You do not have to translate it. You can just like speak Vietnamese to me, and I'll translate it back to you. Um,
Mhm.
what was it? I
But
think the reason why you not remember because well, there could be two reasons. The first reason is the lecturer not teaching you in a more engaged way.
Mhm.
Second problem is you're not really interested in that kind of information. It's happened. It's happened to me when I was at university as well, and I also the way that you learn at university, they're trying to force you to remember short memory rather than understand as a most basic level. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So if you
Yeah.
understand thing in the basic level, it's really easy for you to recall the memory, and you have the higher rate of retain information. And if you learn about a course that you're really not interesting about, you're not gonna remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. Well,
yeah.
but I do like history and geography, but like and like they tell story about it, and I
Mm,
would like to listen more
mm.
than just textbook.
What do you remember? Tell me, what do you remember?
Mm,
Don't tell me nothing.
it's easier that way, but let's say mm, I do remember a bit of the southeast
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam, southern
Yep.
of Vietnam, cause I have a chance to travel that. Thanks for the university.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and about geography, not too much,
Mm.
now,
I think with
cause
me the same. I
mm,
wouldn't remember geography. I think what I want to say is when you learn about history, sometimes I have a question that are we sure?
that is true.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm not. Are we sure? So like sometimes for history, for people to learn about history, right? They have to find some kind of evidence, some
Mhm.
kind of language, some kind of at least some evidence that the thing exists. And one of the clue, one of the thing that help historian to understand the history or the thing that exists is through some language, the people craft on stone, wall, or ancient building, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But you're looking at the modern building industry, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't think any building that being built by human can last more than 100 years without proper maintenance,
Yeah.
right?
Pyramids.
But that a different thing, right? So I'm just trying to say how the thing that I'm trying to say is if our building not gonna last more than 100 years without proper maintenance, for some reason World War III happen or we migrate to a different planet,
Mhm.
how do people know that we exist? Does that make sense? Because like let's say
Yeah.
pyramids, they've been built like thousand of years ago.
Uh-huh.
And it does not need any maintenance for it to be in the shape it is
Uh-huh.
right now.
Mhm.
But for us, like all of the building that we have to property maintenance. And even our language not even craft on stone anymore. We write on first, like we have ink, we write on paper, and then we like store knowledge in book. Now all the knowledge in phone.
Yeah.
They're all in phone.
Mhm.
And I don't know if we migrate or something happened to us, or our knowledge is basically gone. So we don't know how to recall it. How do we prove that we exist? How do we prove that the existence of our I don't know, generation.
Taking photos, videos, I guess.
So that's what I'm trying to say. If something happened, if nuclear war happened, we
Uh-huh.
basically gone. There's no evidence
Okay.
that saying that there's no evidence proving that we exist. Because let's
Mhm.
say when nuclear uh, war happened, you're gonna have some EMP. I think EMP electrical something that gonna destroy all electrical device in a curtain radius. It means that if
Mm.
frying your phone, basically your knowledge in all the electrical device basically gone. So, in the eye of historian, we not exist. We are not exist. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, but it just like, well, we will have to find some way to,
Mm,
to prove our existence
right.
for like very things that will, uh, help the next generation to find us or something like that.
Now,
If it helps.
that is just the first part of the argument, right? The second part of the argument is who know we might have a more advanced civilization thousand and thousand and thousand of years ago
Uh huh.
that they've been wiped out that we do not know about. Does that make sense? That
Yeah, I know.
civilization could be similar to us. That could
Yeah.
reaching because at the moment we think we are the most advanced
Mhm.
civilization
Mhm.
in all of the human mankind. But people still try to figure it out how the pyramid being built.
Mm.
I that I was saying. So I don't think we are one of the most advanced civilization. That's a really big question mark. So
Mhm.
there could be potentially a really advanced civilization exist
Mhm.
thousand and thousand and thousand of years ago that we do not know about. We potentially
Yeah.
could be a byproduct from them.
Mm. That could be a.
Conspiracy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe yes, maybe no, but we can't disprove it. So that why is called conspiracy.
What would well, it's just have you ever considered being mm, what do they call some ologist
Archaeologists.
archaeologist before?
No, I
Try to
listen.
find out question answer for those questions.
Oh, they never answer. Like the I listen to a lot of conversation from archaeologists. What they've been doing pretty good is create a lot of questions that people can't answer.
Hmm.
But pretty
Or
good
just
question.
set up some hypothesis.
Yeah, so
Hypothesis.
that what they trying to say at the moment. So that is one of the theory that they're saying. So there could
Hmm.
potentially a really advanced civilization that we never know that could potentially exist based on what happening at the moment. And because though theory could be possible, we can't disprove it because look at us right now. All the thing that I'm just trying to tell you, because let's say you potentially have some civilization have a really advanced weapon and nuclear war. So I'm not sure whether you learn about nuclear war because let's say if one country launches one nuclear warhead, we basically gone. One country, if one single country
Hmm.
launches a nuclear warhead, I think we're all gone.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
So
that that's
starting
either
the
that's
uh-huh.
either theory, that's either theory that could
Mhm.
potentially what happened in the past, right? We all very advanced civilization, and we all got nuclear warhead. Some reason could be a mistake, whatever. I don't know. Some error happened somewhere. Boom, we all wipe out.
Mhm.
It's not. I'm
So
not saying that I'm gonna be pessimistic. I'm really optimistic about our current generation. But what I'm trying to say, like, explain a thing happening in the past.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, if they launch nuclear bombs and everything, would it leave like at least some evidence about that nuclear bombs?
No,
Would
all
it
wipe
last?
out. Well,
Oh,
let's say you got Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? Those
yeah.
two city got bombed. If let um if we left the area as it is, it's gonna be back to be normal in about a couple of 100 years. So
Mm,
that not long, right? If you look at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when you look at it right now, you don't think that those places were being bombed before. It's like nearly get back to normal. And do not forget the fact about that, like the nature of Earth movement is all movement around, and you have water rise, the water
mm,
level rise and draw back all the time. And but the cycle, you have a cycle. I think one cycle every thousand of years. So you have the temperature of the Earth. You kind of have a significant cold, and then you get back to significant hot. Right. So I think at the moment, all the evident point to us that we kind of lean into the periods where we lean into the significant cold period, not hot.
mm, mm.
Yeah. So it all changed, and after, let's say, we nuclear bomb, nuclear war happen, you leave it at it for about 500 years, everything gonna be back to normal. Like all evidence gonna be wiped off, right? So you know that, let's say you learn about history, you learn about dinosaur, right? So there was a period all the dinosaur died off because of, I don't know, some collision of the stuff fall back to the earth, right? Now you don't actually see any significant evidence. I think there only one significant evidence where you have a huge impact of like cái tiểu hành tinh nó cực kỳ bự, nó rớt sang một cái vùng đất nào đó anh quên rồi. Nhưng mà có, because that's only one, there's only one,
Mhm.
there should be more,
Yeah.
not just one of that alone cannot wipe out a whole population of dinosaur. See, you
Okay.
never know.
Okay.
You never know. Hmm. Yeah. Is it a bit heavy? We come a bit too hard.
But
I miss that sound. I haven't heard that sound for a long time.
you want, well, it's a church, and there's a church next to my door.
Hmm. Yeah, I have to wait until we finish.
Oh, today it's not Sunday, it's Saturday, right?
Yeah, today's Saturday.
Well, I've never talked like they have a discussion about like this kind of subject before.
Hmm.
But it kind of interest. you,
Yeah.
you kind of convinced me. Have you watched Friends before? Like there was a episode between Ross and Phoebe, I guess,
Yep.
about evolution theory.
Okay, tell me what do you know about evolution theory?
Well,
I learned about evolution theory. I'm not gonna say I know about it, but I learned about it. So I could potentially qualify to have a conversation with you about evolution theory.
I'm not sure I know about it. Just
What
happen
is it?
to know the name by watching that episode, but It's basically that Phoebe tried to convince Ross about have a tiny, teeny possibility of that theory is wrong. So
Hmm.
and Ross is I forgot his name of his job, but basically he studied about dinosaur. So by watching those pieces of
Hmm.
dinosaur,
Dinosaur.
dinosaur,
Yeah.
yeah, he proves that that theory is right, is correct. Yeah, and Phoebe just try to convince him, and then finally he admits that there's a tiny, teeny possibility that that theory, which is his whole life belief that's true, may be wrong.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all about that. And further information, I don't know. Maybe you can help me to find out.
Yeah. Well.
Because I like people tell me something that I never heard before.
Yeah. But I can tell you about evolution theory, but it need to be specific. Not really specific. So it give me an easier topic or easier angle to talk about. Otherwise, I'll gotta go off like and talk about evolution theory for a whole session, and it's really boring. But if you give me a ping, like some kind of a point, an opening point, so I can talk about, it would be easier. But the thing is, in science, we always thinking in a way that we try to prove the theories is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're all thinking that. Like even now, I think about it from the beginning. But the correct way to look at it is you try to prove the theory incorrect because everything is well according to Einstein is relative. Some you have E equals C times square. I could remember that equation rồi, giống như là định luật vạn vật hấp dẫn hoặc là quên rồi ta.
What is that?
À, anh hình như vạn vật hấp dẫn là của hình như Newton thì phải. Einstein là
Tương đối rộng hả?
à, relative theory, anh không biết dịch tiếng Việt là cái gì đó.
Um,
Einstein là relative theory, còn cái ông mà rớt quả táo là cái gì đó quên rồi.
ông Newton.
Đúng rồi, nhưng mà anh đang nhớ là cái hình như khi đó hình như là má cái này đã gọi là không biết chữ mà phải đặt cho chữ nho. Ờ, nhưng mà anyway thì như anh nhớ là nó tính cái khoảng cách mà rơi tự do của mọi vật á, thì ở bất cứ mọi vật nào cân nặng bao nhiêu khi mà em thả do cái lực hút của trái đất á, nó hút xuống thì nó cũng một lực. Nó chỉ có khác nhau á, là cái ví dụ như là cái độ mà vật cản của không khí á, thì nó cản lại, thì cho nên là nhiều khi cái vật mà ờm, à, nó có cái độ cản không khí, cái mặt tiếp xúc với lại không khí nó nhiều hơn á, thì nó cản nhiều hơn thì nó sẽ rớt chậm hơn. Còn khi mà em test ở trong cái môi trường mà hoàn
Chân
toàn
không?
không trọng lực, không chân không á, là cái độ hút á nó hình như nó gần bằng nhau, cái độ rớt nó gần bằng nhau. Thì cái ý anh đang nói á, là cái lúc mà when that theory they first discovered, they think it's always correct. So, but that is the thing that they think is incorrect. You try to disprove the theory incorrect. But by trying to disprove it, you find another theory that's correct. But let's say for that certain period of time, you can't disprove it. Potentially, for now, it's correct, but later on, it could be incorrect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's similar to when people thinking about geology. Well, back far back in the day, I forgot the name. I forgot the time periods. People think that the Earth is
It's
actually
flat.
flat, it's
Yeah.
not round. And then I think Galileo. or something, right? He first voiced his voice that the Earth is actually round, and the Pope thinking that he is insane because at the moment they are in the Pope um, belief, they're thinking that the Earth is actually the center of the university, but
Yeah.
Galileo thinking that, apologies if I say his name wrong. It's saying like we surround the sun, and we not actually nothing basically going around Earth except for the moon, and the
Mm.
Pope thinking that he's insane and put him in prison, and he died in prison. Later on, people find out like the Earth is actually round and is circling the sun, and the sun is the center of the universe of the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what LTV said to us to make him, try something.
Okay. Yeah. So that is one of the things. Like you do not try to prove your theories incorrect. You
Mm-hmm.
try to disprove your theories. So that is the correct way in science. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
is way harder to believe in that.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes fact in fact, but this is a funny thing. Well, let's say 1 plus 1 equal what? What do you think 1 plus 1 equal to?
It could, it could.
Một cộng một bằng mấy? Đó là gì tiếng Việt á?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, I know.
one plus one equal to?
It's a fact, as you said.
No, really, it's also like fact is one thing, mathematical, and also in different disciplinary, I mean, cái lĩnh vực khác. Right, in math you got 1 plus 1 equal to. Well, in the family, or if you talk like this, 1 plus 1 could equal
3,
1, could equal 3, or
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6, or could equal 0. In accounting, 1 plus 1 could equal a lot of things, right? Let's say 1 plus 1. Well, how do you determine that one? That one could be revenue, cross revenue, or plus 1 plus another negative liability. It could become negative.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, there must more about it.
Yeah.
Am I
It's,
being
it's,
silly? Am I being silly?
no. It's just, like 1 plus 1. It's just the way that we express
Mm,
everything. It could then, it could change
mm.
along, uh,
Nãy giờ
based
nó
on what we talk about.
nãy giờ giống nó xàm.
It's a
Right.
conversation.
Mm. Um, okay, where was we again? So, also, when I have a new student sign up with me, I actually look at the name. I already know you like Hiep Trần Thị Minh. So that one,
Of course.
my apology is it was like when we first meet together, I already know your name, right? Just, yeah, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
I'm just
Because
get
I know
used to
you're.
this. I'm just get used to it. I was just like, when a new person rock up, I say, let's go. I don't want to waste time. Okay. Um.
So your name like Ting or Ting.
Yep. Thiên Thiên Nguyễn. Hmm. I got a lot of name. I got actually four name. I got
Official
yeah.
or just
So I
nickname?
got I got Thiên. Well, my friend called me Thiên
Uh huh.
because that how people call me in Vietnam. My
Yeah.
family call me a different name. My family call me Bo, right?
Wow.
Yep.
Hi.
At work, people call me Tim. Tim.
T.
Yep.
Okay. T
Because
T I M.
TIM, because it kind of you the way you pronunciate team is similar to Tien,
Mhm.
and people keep just saying Tien, like Tien, not Tien.
Mhm.
So I say just fucking call me Tim, right? I'm fine with it. I don't really fuss about my name. And then on paperwork, the government, when the government contact me, they call me Ding.
What? What the hell thing come from?
Ding's in my middle name. My full name is Nguyễn Đình Thiên, right?
Ah.
And because the way that our Vietnamese name, when you look at the passport, you have Nguyễn Đình Thiên. That's how our government or how the Vietnamese structure their name. But in Australia, it's different. So in Australia, you got given name first, and then surname they come after. So the way that your passport name gonna be Đình Thiên Nguyễn,
Mhm.
right? So when the officer looking at me, they say, "Oh, Mr. Ding." So they're not gonna call me Tien, right? The Tien is my first name. I know for the fact that in Vietnamese it's different, but in here, Ding Tien is the name that your father gave it to you. So they classify as the
Mhm.
Ding Tien. But because they swap around, so the Ding come first and the Tien come after. So they normally call me Ding, right?
You don't correct them.
Huh?
You don't correct them.
Well, it's happened in the beginning, right? And then I was just tired of it and say, oh, fuck that. Yeah, I'm Ding. What the matter? Because the thing is, calls is one thing, and later on when you do the paperwork, when you do the paperwork, that's another whole level of painful. And I was just like, yeah, I'm Ding. I don't
Well,
bother anymore. Yeah,
yeah.
because I have to list my name exactly how it's present in my passport. So if I'm trying to, no, 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 people call me Ding, or my first name is Tien, not Ding, right? That makes my paperwork incorrect. I have to
Yeah.
redo everything. Oh, yeah, yeah,
So,
don't get
so
me
in
started
this
with it.
section, your name is challenges.
Oh, that because of my account. Like this account I create, I don't know, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, 10 years, 15 years ago. I don't know. I do not remember. And one of the things that is really stupid about it, I actually put my name and a dial button in it. So that's why I changed it to challenge. So I'm not actually showing my name.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I know. But this is one of the email I'm using for sign up for like some spam account. Not really spam account, like some unimportant account because it's had my name on it and the day of
Oh.
birth. Potentially people can hack it. So I, at the moment, with the email account, I have about 3 to 4 accounts.
Uh huh.
So I'm gonna separate it. So the main account is I'm gonna use that account to go with bank, mortgage, paperwork or government paperwork, something really, really important. Second account is just a sign up account to buying stuff. Let's say you're buying Shopee, you have to sign up for a new account. I'm going to use that to avoid them to send you spam email, right? If they send you spam email, you just delete all. You don't really care.
Mhm.
Hmm. And the
Mhm.
other, I have another spare account. It actually for signing up with let's say when you want to research something, right? And you have to create an account so they can let you access to that system, but it's just a one-off. It's different from shopping account, right? I'll use that account.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I
Mhm.
structure it because at the moment you have to be really careful with your how you sign up account online because it could be hacked. Have you ever think about it?
And not until now.
You should think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was being hacked once before, but not with my email, with my Facebook.
Okay, how did they hack it? What happened with it?
Oh my God! They hacked one of my friends' Facebook and then used that to send me a link and tell me to click on that link and like the post for them. And I click on that link and it shows a website where I have to enter my password again to like really access the Facebook. I didn't really like I didn't really think I'll be like scammed or hacked from that. And
Hmm.
after that, I just can't enter my Facebook anymore. It says wrong password and everything, and it kicked me out. Damn, I was using that nick that account for like 8 years, and it's have everything, basically have everything of my
Hmm.
information in that.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I think one of the most easiest way for you to protect your account is you enable two-way authentication, two-factor authentication. You know about it? Okay, a bit too late, eh?
I have it now.
A bit too
And
late, eh?
whenever well, yeah, sooner or later, yeah, better than
Better
not
than never.
having it. Uh-huh.
Better late than
But
never.
when
Better late than never. Yeah, that's a correct
yeah,
one.
but whenever my phone died, yeah, and there was one time I lost my phone and I cannot enter any of my accounts because they have to send
Hmm.
the code to my phone number.
Hmm.
Yep, that was a hard time too.
Yeah, I think at the moment I using authentication. I'm not using text message anymore because there are ways that they can hack your text message. They can forward your text message to their device. The better way now is you either use two-way the Microsoft authentication or Google authentication.
So they require your number phone to send.
So what you normally
No.
do is when you try to sign in, it gonna pops up that okay require Google authentication. All you need to do is
Microsoft and sign
yep,
in and
just
and
have
type the
some
number.
code like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Microsoft seems similar thing. You're gonna have some code like this. So
Yeah, yeah. I
yep,
do have it for my Outlook.
yeah, that's good. Okay, you learn fast.
But Outlook is just for school, It's nothing
Hmm.
important there.
Hmm. And what else? I think there was one time they tried to hack my account. That's it, the only one. Not try to hack my Facebook account because I already turned on the um
Certification?
the two-way two-factor authentication. They tried to hack my iCloud account. The and because now for some reason my account being exposed, the actual email that I'm using more for my iCloud. Do you use iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you sign up for iCloud account, you put your email in it. But when iPhone give out your email, they're gonna be iCloud instead of at Yahoo. Let's say I'm gonna use email name tianwin243 at yahoo.com, right? iCloud, they're gonna use that tianwin243 at icloud.com to create an iCloud account here. For some reason, the hacker detect that I have tianwin243 at yahoo.com linked to my Apple account. They try to, I think, DOS attack that
Mm-hmm.
server, and Apple called me. So what they can do is they replace the sign-in email. Instead of me starting using Ding 10235, I'll change to um, I don't know, random, let's say Nguyễn Đình Thiên 456 at yahoo.com. But in Apple iCloud, it still keep my original iCloud email address.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I found out about it 3 years ago, which is really really beneficial. Since then,
So like
they
like
stopped attack my account.
what would it? be bad if your account's been hacked? And is there any?
Really bad. Because let's say if they get into my Apple account, they get access to a lot of information. I have my bank detail. I got my passwords. At the moment, I got about last time I checked 700 account and password. Same saved on my keychain.
I 700 account for what? I mean, like, okay, wow, that's.
I'm doing a lot of suspicious thing. Oh, and I'm a software developer, so I sign up for a
Now
lot of
I
things.
know.
Right. So 702 account. And the thing is, with the keychain passwords, you have different passwords for different account, and you do not have to remember. We did pretty good. Yeah. It's the
Is it
the thing,
really good?
huh?
Is it really good that you don't have to remember and you know just put it
Yeah.
in something that can potentially be hacked?
No, it's not gonna be hacked anymore. And let's say all of that being linked to a one email, and what that email I have, it have multiple account linked to it. So let's say I have my Yahoo account as a main account to sign up for all the important document, right? That email link up with my phone number, and it link up to a recovery email. If somebody trying to remove my phone number, it kind of pops up a notification to me,
Yeah,
plus the email. So I bulletproof is really, really heavy. Well, but let's say if they're really, really good hacker, they can do that. But well, what do they gain from
but
like
they're
trying to
not
hack
gonna
me?
do it. Like, yeah,
They're not gonna do it to
for
me.
no reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not worth their time, man. I don't have dealing of dollar. Sometimes I'm negative, so um yeah. So I think one of the good reason, or one of the good thing that happened to me is that I'm using the keychain save passwords, and every single time that I'm giving the, let's say some account, I can give it out to my friend for them to borrow it to do some other stuff. When they look at my
Mm-hmm.
password, what the heck is this? And they cannot guess the password to get into other account of mine. So I'm being really protected. I'm protect myself pretty well.
That's good. That's good. Well, there was a question that I want to ask you. Like,
Mhm.
why do you create a channel and post your section with student in that channel?
Wait, what? Why do I?
Why do you create that YouTube channel where you
Oh,
post
right.
your?
Okay, so sometime because I remember in the past, the thing that helped me to improve my English is to rewatch how I actually saying English. Because let's say if you're speaking right now, you think you're gonna speak English very well, right? But when you rewatch yourself speak saying it, compare because
God.
I watched a lot of movie, right? So when I listen to them, oh, they speak English very fluently, and you listen to it, you get used to listen to a lot of people that speak very fluently in English, right? But when you're speaking it, you don't actually hearing how you say and how you're speaking English. You only you just hearing you yapping some English word, and you think that you're saying like pretty good English. But when you're rewatching it, it's really painful. Oh fuck, it's gross.
It's cringe. Like
Yep,
just hearing my our
yep,
voice well into.
yep. And the purpose of that is you can rewatching it. So that is the first equation. The second equation is because sometime during our conversation, I maybe speak a bit too fast, and there's some
Uh-huh.
information that potentially you not note down fast enough, and you want to rewatch it. And go in there, you rewatch it.
Equation. Like,
Well, let's say you have first you have first problem, the first reason. Okay, not equation. The first reason, the second reason, right? Because a lot of time I see, let's say some people like come and talk to me, ask me how do I actually plan my visa strategy, right? To become to apply for permanent citizenship in Australia, I do all the paperwork myself. So sometimes what
mm,
happened in those sessions, I'm actually showing them what website do you actually look into, right? Where do you find information, how to apply for it, what detail you need to looking for. Sometime in a session like this, like I'm going really fast because I know how to do it. It's like similar to your mom when your mom cooking. She just know how to cook, like chop, 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 salt, pepper,
it
oil,
was fast.
done. You have no idea what the fuck just happened, and you have to rewatching it. So that's the second reason why I'm doing it. And the
Mm.
third reason is sometimes I have to rewatch how I actually perform. If you actually compare me or compare how I speak English right now, is way better compared to how I first recording my video. When I first starting recording this, I feel really nervous. I don't know what to talk about. But compared to me right now, I'm a bit more relaxing. So I have to learn for myself as well.
Which is that called progression?
Yeah. Yeah, progress. Kind of like that. And sometimes I still have to go in there and watch how I speak English. Did I go too fast? Did I speak in a way that is kind of hard to understand? Did I become a bit aggressive? Did I become a bit too annoying? Or did I talk too much? Did I give you enough space to speak English? If some of those line across, I have to recorrect. So I have to
Mm-hmm.
have some kind of a feedback to rewatching it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, do you have any hobbies? Like, I think you have a lot of hobbies connect relative relevant to scientists.
Not really hobby. My hobby right now, I wish I have enough time to go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah. Even now is now today I only have maybe 6 hours left. Yesterday and the day before I only have about like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. Not enough. Um, yeah, my hobby is well, how do I put it? At the moment, I'm trying my best to figure it out how to make create enough passive income so I can do whatever, so that I can focus my energy to do or focus on the thing that I want to working on. I'm not gonna retire, but at the moment, I have to do the stuff that I do not like to have enough financial supportive to do the thing that I like. Does that make sense?
Is that hobby? Does that look like a job to me?
What I'm trying to say. I do not have hobby at the moment, or some hobby that I want to do have to be postponed later on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what hobby do you have?
People wouldn't call it a hobby, but I like watching movies. That's because
Okay.
I just like watching people speaking English, just like that.
Mm. I do have hobby listening to podcast where people talk about. At the moment, the topic I want to listen to is about war, sometimes about history, sometime about science. Um, yeah, and strategies
Oh,
and strategy
what?
strategies.
Strategy.
Hmm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
What do you mean?
About what?
Oh, I don't know. Let's say, well, strategy. When you mentioned about strategy, there are a lot of strategies. Like, let's say how you come up a plan, you prepare to achieve that plan. You call that strategy. So let's say when when I try to apply visa for my dad, there are a bunch of other visa that I have to do
Mm-hmm.
to get to the optimum result. So it's just kind of lay out a strategy to do the visa. Well, some people just look at it, oh, it's just a single visa. Is how they have no, there are bunches of other layer that you have to pay attention to, and you line it all up together. So I actually apply at somewhere about 4 or 5 visa for my parent at the moment. Maybe four. Five is a bit too much. Maybe four visa, and
That's
you
right.
have.
Your parents coming to see you?
Oh, my parents already here. Yeah.
Oh, the, do they live there or they just visit you?
They visit me, but I'm trying to apply visa so they can stay here permanently. And applying visa for parent to stay here permanently, it's a bit hard. It's not
Mm-hmm.
um because depend on how you apply and depend on the stream that you apply for. The government view on parent visa is a bit low in the priority list. So you have to come up with a few different strategy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So you're an only child?
Yep, I have a
Mm.
younger sister, and I'm the oldest one in the oldest child in the house. For some reason,
Um. So, like, where is your sister right now? Is
ah,
she planning to?
she live with me at the moment. Mm. She next room.
So, like a oh, so like a reunion.
Hmm.
Like, do your parents speak English?
Nope, not at all. No. Well, hello. How are you? Thank you. Yep. And it's really how do
Are
I
you too
say?
close? Like, are your family close?
Yeah.
Are you close to your family?
Somewhat with some kind and somewhat close. The
So
reason what
what?
I'm trying to say is I'm not really talkative like my sister. My sister talk more than I do. And
You're not talkative?
no, not really. I only talk tip here, to be honest. How do I say it? And I don't know. I have a very serious face. When I'm in my rest phase, my face look really serious. Um, People could call it assassin face, and my mom and my dad scare me.
Really?
Yep.
I
A
don't think they
pair,
scare you.
a painful as I want to admit it. Yeah, they're afraid of me. Oh yeah.
They
I'm not
really
sure.
said that.
Oh yeah, they say that. I say that.
And you.
Anyway,
Okay.
hmm? Right. So what was your question
It's
again?
just like, yeah, I was just like, come up with a question like I said, ooh, but I just forgot now.
Hmm.
Uh, well, it's just oh yeah, it was well, you said you work at a school steel
Yep,
company?
steel frame company. Yep.
Steel frame company. What is that?
At the
What you do?
moment, how do I say that? I could still in confidential realm because there are still more announcement that people need to make. But at the moment, the majority of my time is I coordinate all the, well, people call it job, but I think you don't know what that job mean. I'll just say I'll coordinate all the project in South Australia. Used to coordinate for all the job in Queensland, but now it's just all the job in South Australia and Victoria. And alongside of that, I'm in develop of software to for site team to update the site progress a bit more easier and working on automation. Um, what can we automation in the company? So at the moment, there's some report. Back in the day, you have some report you have to manually tag out data and you kind of form up in a report. At the moment, I do a report to automate update, dig up in the database in the system, pull it out, plug it all together, and make the meaning out of it. So people can work their job faster and trim up a lot of unnecessary stuff.
So is that technical
Yeah,
job?
yeah,
Like
that a lot.
IT?
No, yeah, you can sort of you can say it IT, but I'm more saying that more of an analyst
Mm.
and a project coordinator. Hmm. IT is
Project
really
coordinator,
a
like you
bit
go out
different.
or you stay in the office?
Hey, wait, what?
You go out to
Um,
supervisor or you stay in the office?
it really depends. At the moment, my role do not require me to go outside. I used to go outside. I used to visit site and inspection, manage the job. But now I manage the job when I'm still in the office. And also in the future, we're gonna have a live camera where you actually see the project on site without you physically being there. You're just watching camera. Hmm.
So like steel frame company, what do they do? Like build
Um,
bridge?
how? No, it's actually residential house. I think.
Hmm.
How do I say it?
They provide uh steel or
No, I'm just trying to think of a way to explain to you because it's different in the way that in Vietnam they build house is
mm-hmm.
different to how we build house in Australia. Um, it's kind of hard for me to explain because in Vietnam you got uh because you're not really into building, it's really hard for me to explain it. Um, so let's say at the moment in Vietnam, the majority of the house is you put a lot of columns. Let's say support, and then you build brick up next to the column so it can
Yeah,
support the house. And then you put the roof,
yeah,
metal roof, like that. Normally, it's a flat metal
yeah.
roof like that on top of the house. But in Australia, because the climate in here is kind of hot and cold, really extreme all the time. So what it does is you have a
Uh-huh.
layer of brick in front of the house and you have a column of steel frame in the middle. In the steel frame in the
Mm,
middle act as some kind of insulation because you put insulation in there is kind of separate the environment outside of the house and the environment inside of the house. So it kind of thermal seal your house. It kind of seal your house completely around. And when you turn on the aircon,
mm-hmm.
is it can keep the let's say the outside hot, it can keep the cold air inside the house better. And if you have cold weather outside, you turn on the heater inside the house, it can keep the heater inside the house better. And also because if you build the house like that, the house kind of resistant to earth movement or some kind of an earthquake. It resistant better.
Mm.
Yeah, it kind of like that. And doing how in Vietnam is also have a some kind of benefit way, but you require more labor in Vietnam to complete a house, like the
Mm.
way that you do it. But in Australia, to complete the house, because we do it this way, it complete fast. You can do it in a faster way, in the faster time. Sometimes you actually push it. You can build a house about like 300 square meter in maybe about a month or so. But you're talking about let's say for if you do a framework, you do a slab, you might need about like 7 guy, brave, and then you got a concrete truck gone in like I think about a week or so. And then after that, you have a gang to put up the frame. About four guy can do it in one day, but if one guy you can do it in 5 days, depend on how complexity the house
Mm.
is. And the same time, you need one guy for a roof, one guy for maybe 2 guys to do the brick. Like you can complete like 1 to 2 months if they push for it. But in Vietnam, you require a lot of labor, and
Yeah.
because the labor in Vietnam is really cheap, not cheap, it's kind of cheap, so you can kind of do it the way that they do. Yeah. Anyway,
So do you like your job?
yeah, kind of. The thing that I
So like, is
long
that?
hmm?
Go ahead.
The thing that I don't like about my job is sometimes I have to talk to people.
You don't like people?
Nah, I'm not a people person. I like data and I like to be leave alone, and then I'll work on my project. Yeah.
Hmm. But you teach English. You're
Yeah.
a teacher. You're supposed to have a contact, human contact.
Yeah, that's why I'm forced to be in here. So I can be bearable, like learn to how to associate with people so people can understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nah, just joking. Well, because when you're teaching in here, you have a different thing. You have a different mindset. But when you're working, people have a different mindset. Well,
So you work for them, not dealing with.
no, the thing is, when I'm working here, I'm actually open. So you and I come in here with an open mind, and we do not have anything hostile to each other, right? When at work, different story.
Mhm.
But I think you understand it. I'll leave it as it is. And yeah, kind of like that. So I'm teaching here is a way for me to relax as well. Yeah,
Really? Is it?
yeah, kind of,
Which is
kind of.
asking.
Yeah, relax, and then more of like more really want to listen to you guys talking. I don't really want to like to talk all the time because the majority of the thing that I'm saying here is repeat over and over and over and over again.
I say
I really
to
hate to
introduce
repeat myself.
yourself.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
So when I like, especially with the introduction. Oh God, at least 15 minutes. Sometime I spend at least 15 minutes to saying who I am, what I do.
And you have four names, and what is that for name, and what's that for?
Yep. Well, for example, if you talk to like 4 people like that, you're fine. But if you talk to about 100 people, and you have to repeat that same thing for like every single time, you're getting sick of it. So like, nah, tell me about you. I want to learn about you. I don't want to learn about me. It's really boring. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, me too. Like when I sign the course for ABVN and I meet new
Mm,
teacher every time, and I have to introduce, tell me about yourself,
yeah,
and then I have to,
yeah,
oh, my name is, I'm 21, and my hobby is.
yeah. I'm sick of it. I'll cut the graph, go straight to the point. Okay. Right. Okay. So it's about a wrap. It's about an hour, more than an hour already. Do you have any more questions you want to ask me? Or during our conversation, I say something that make you feel don't understand?
Uncomfortable.
Don't understand or not uncomfortable. It's like say something that you not really understand that you need me to re-explain myself.
uh, Not really.
Okay, that's good then.
What about you? Do you have any question or something that I say that you don't understand
Nah,
that you
if I
want
don't
me to
understand,
repeat?
if I don't understand, I'll ask you right away. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You have a good night. I'll see you next time.
Okay. What
All right.
time is it like right now in Australia?
8:15. 8:15 at the moment. I think I'm about
Um,
3 hour and a half before. Yeah. Let me have a look. Clock. Come on, clock. No.
3 p.m.
Yeah. Kind
PM.
of. Time converse.
Yeah, more than 3 hours.
So three
Right
hour
now
and a
it's
half.
5. Mhm.
Yeah. 5:46. So 3 hour and a half. Hmm.
Mm.
Is it? Six, six, 7, 8. Yeah. About. Is it? Or
Okay.
2 hour and a half. Or 2 hour and a half. Is it?
It's not that.
All
It's
right.
not necessary to choose.
Okay.
Well, so it's still a afternoon, I guess, in Vietnam. So I'm gonna have a dinner or something, and I'll say goodbye. Good
Okay.
night to you.
Right. Okay. See ya.
Please
I'll
get
see
some
you next time.
rest.
I'll go to sleep now. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Bye bye.